Well, hello everyone and welcome to another video. I'm just out for a little walk, a little headspace. I'd like to talk to you today about mental health. The main reason I'm sitting here and talking to you is what got me into this. Going back, well, February 2021, when we came out of lockdown, both myself and my wife, Mrs. Outdoors, had been trapped, basically. We had been trapped in our little first floor, one bedroom apartment with no garden, no access to any outside space. And during the time that we were locked down, I know both myself and my wife both fell into depression, being locked inside and not being able to get out anywhere. We were living in the centre of the town at the time, so there was no green outside space nearby where we could go and for our hours exercise. During the period of the lockdown, I started watching a lot more YouTube. And fair enough, I've been camping for most of my life, so had majority of the stuff. It was just, we were running on quite a large tent because we were used to camping in campsites. And during the lockdown, I started following certain channels, people like TA Outdoors. I was watching Simon a Bloke in the Woods. I was watching Camp Life Bushcraft, Andy from Kent Survival, and literally I sat there and literally just went backwards in time. Literally, I sat there for days, weeks, months even, watching their videos and longing to be able to get out and do that sort of thing. Anyway, come February 2021, when the UK came out of lockdown, the first thing I did was pack a bag and get out. I had, a cook set. I had already had my little fold-out chair. Basically, I had everything I needed for a day out, and I went to the top of Sisbury Ring, which is not far from here, and I must have spent a good 4 hours just taking in the scenery, taking in the peace and quiet, and being able to feel free for the first time in, God, it felt like forever. Year and a half? Was it a year and a half? Nearly 2 years? And so yeah, that was the beginning of me coming out here, and the beginning of me being able to get that little bit more headspace. So I managed to get a cheap tent. Well, it was cheap at the time. I managed to get it in sales, my little raccoon. And I said to my wife that I would like to go out and have a camp on my own. And again, this was back in February. Yeah, it was February. And I did my first night, and part of me was scared, actually. I'd never been out camping on my own before. I'd always either been with family or with friends. So part of it was a little bit of anticipation, part of it was excitement. And I will say once the sun had set and I was sitting there in my little tent with my little tent lamp, my little pool of light, the scariness went away and the enjoyment took over, and I actually felt some real inner peace. Fast forward 3-4 months, and I've been going out doing the odd camp every couple of weeks, not filming. And the only reason that I'm talking to this camera right now is because I took a friend of mine out for a lunch, and she'd had a shitty couple of months, and again I took her up to Sisbury Ring. I got taken a couple of the chairs. Literally I sat down and I just cooked her a lunch and a cup of coffee while we were sitting there looking out and just chatting, and she was blown away with the setup of the little kitchen and everything, and she just turned around and said, "You should film this." So I laughed and sort of went, who would want to see a blonde pilot cooking in nature? But anyway, I took my phone, well, I take my phone with me anyway, but I used my phone on my next camp and recorded it, and took a while to edit it all together and uploaded it to YouTube, and thinking nobody's going to watch that. And fair enough, I think my first ever viewer was my dad, closely followed by my mum. Yeah, my first 2 views. But people started watching it and ticking the thumbs button and commenting, and it was nice to be able to pass the feeling that I was feeling while I was out onto other people that either, fair enough, they might do it themselves, but they're mainly people that don't have the ability or don't have the option to get out and get that headspace. And since then, I think my first video went out, I think it was either April or May 2001. I've thoroughly enjoyed going out and taking you lot with me. I'm not here for the subscribers. You know, I'm not sitting here trying to make a big channel or anything like that. It's nice to be able to take you guys with me so you can enjoy all of this with me. And I thank you for that. I mean, my videos do get a lot of comments. Some people sort of say, "Hey, excellent, well done." Other people ask for advice. If I can give that advice, I will. It's nice to be able to pass knowledge on. But I do hope that while I'm here filming and getting my headspace, I do hope that you're getting yours as well. Whether it's just sitting and enjoying the videos, or whether you are actually getting out and doing your own thing. I think I would be in a lot darker place right now if I hadn't started doing this. And I'd like to put my thanks out to those initial channels that I started watching, I mentioned earlier, plus all of the others that are out there. This little sort of niche area of the internet, it's not so niche anymore, there's so many people doing it, but I understand why they're doing it. I don't think they're there to do get the big channels, get the likes or everything like that. They're doing it because they're needing their headspace as well, and they want to take you on for the ride. I mean, up until 2 videos ago, I've just been recording on my phone. It's always in my pocket wherever I go, because I'm going to use it for a GPS and stuff. So, if I see a beautiful flower or, raindrop on a leaf or something like that, I'll try and take a photo of it or a video of it. And before doing all of this, my phone used to stay in my pocket. I used to take the odd picture of my wife or I don't know. It's I'm finding more of my creative freedom and my enjoyment of nature and the outside world and just the most mundane things. I'm finding those enjoyments in them, where I think I may have lost it for a while. Anyway, this is a little thank you video to say thank you very much for joining me on my little escapades. I hope it's helped you. It's definitely helped me. And here's to many more adventures. It's Boxing Day today, so I will say Merry Christmas. I haven't had chance to do the obligatory boring Christmas video, so this one's it. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you all. Take care. I'll see you on the next one.